Are we finally getting the pullback that we have been anticipating? We got a few charts to look at today and see what is developing. Also, I made some moves on my high yield account today. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. So we are waiting on a pullback. We'll see if we get it or not over the next day 2 or 3. When a SPY gets to this level, it tends to sell off like we did here, and like we've done so far right there. So we will have to see what develops here. It's possible that we consolidate here and shoot up to 440. That is an absolute possibility. Or we could go into the pullback that I am looking for. If we do pull back, I'm looking for the first stop of resistance to be around the $430 mark on SPY. Let's take a look at SPY on a weekly. So as you see, SPY, at least on a weekly, is nudging its head up against this descending trend line and still making a series of lower highs and lower lows. We will have to see how this develops. I'm not looking to guess to see if it's going to go up or down. I am just kind of waiting to see what price action tells me. Let's look at the Qs. So we go over to the Qs. It's pretty much the same story. We were at 370. Let's take a little closer look here. We sold off right when we got to the $370 mark. As you see here, that's been a point of resistance in the past, and again proves to be resistance now. So again, just like SPYs are going to consolidate here and then rip up to a higher level and get above that 375, or are we looking for a pullback down to this 360 range? I am waiting to average down on my QQQY position, just waiting and being patient, seeing if we get down to that 360 level. Let's look at Tesla. Where you are, there you are, girl. So if you look at Tesla on the daily time frame, let's look at her on a weekly for a second here. Tesla butted its head up against the 50-period moving average that you see in green and the 100-period moving average that you see in red. These are EMAs here, and you see that it's bumping its head and has since sold off, just like it did the week before and the week before that. So, on the bullish side, if we really want to see be bullish on Tesla, we really need to break out of these moving averages and try to at least get up to the 240 level and see what happens there. If we fail here at these moving averages, 200 period price tag is the next stop, most likely, for Tesla if we sell off. I want to show you the VIX. Let's go check out the old VIX here for a second. So the VIX is interesting today. The VIX is up, as you see right there, but it's again consolidating. So the VIX is up, the market is down. Currently, it is holding at its $15 level. If there is a pullback in the markets, we'd expect the VIX to at least get to 17, which will push the markets down a little further. We will have to see again how this develops over time. Now, I made a couple moves in my account today. I sold off SVOL. I was up on it pretty good, including dividends. I was probably up on it in this little account about $30, which is fairly significant, in a small account like this. So I went ahead and sold the SVOL. And today I decided to get in to JEPI, and you can see my average price right there at $17.99, which is fine for me. It's just a starter position of 45 shares. This is just a start. We'll see what happens over the course of the next week or two on averaging down. I'm just going to let it ride for right now and just kind of let the market tell me what it wants to do. Let's look at my QQQY position. My average right there is 1823 at 94 shares. We're just going to chill and wait here. If the markets do go up, it looks like QQQY is going to fill the gap from where we had this drop off right here, and then we had the drop here, of course, because everyone got a dollar dividend, so that dropped it way down. To my eye, it looks like QQQY is going to try to fill that before the next pay date, so that would be great. But like I said, we're expecting a pullback, so that may be delayed for the current time. Let's look at IWM. I will be getting an IWMY. I just need IWM to drop a bit further. Let's go out here. As we pull up the weekly chart on IWM, you see it bounces between the 165 and 160 level. We are waiting here a little bit for IWM to drop back into my buy zone, which is definitely under 170. We will just have to see how this plays out again over the course of this week. To me, it looks like it wants to fill the gap and go down there below 170. When it happens there, who knows, will we form a lower, a higher high? We don't know. We'll just have to see, a higher low. We will just have to see what happens. Again, I think as far as if you're buying into your positions, don't guess. Don't try to be a Nostradamus and think where where the market may go. Just let price action dictate. Have a plan for if it goes up or if it goes down. Be prepared for any scenario, and you will be good. Just let price action do the talking, and don't listen to folks who are going to tell you we're going to all-time highs or we're dropping to the end of the earth. Nobody knows. All we can do is look at past history and make an educated guess. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper, out.